So the crowd cheering, go Rogue, go. What are you expecting from this early passage of play?
I mean, Labrov just gonna get caught.
Oh my word, kill the kitty, kill the kitty, kill the kitty! Labrov, no flash available. We'll be able to use those zoomies, and there's a flash forward from Malrang for first flash.
So they commit to the charge on Poppy, leveling up that level 1.
It does favor Rogue, which already is why we're seeing Haru sneak into this bot push.
Has the flash himself, what can they do?
Pillar of Ice comes out, spell shield used by Comp, flashed away from, flash follow with the Yumi Zoomies! Haru, first blood, followed up by a second for Vitality.
And that is a great amount of gold injection put straight into Haru's pocket. It's not about finding the jungler in this one, it's about finding a lane, finding a weakness, finding some kills.
And this is so good for that, like Carzzy is going to be that unstoppable carry in the later portion of the game. It's very different from what we've seen from Vitality most of the split. It's only been this super weekend that we're seeing them play around this bot side, and Haru already flashing forward, gets the double kill. Brilliant start for the bot lane.
And the fact that you get all 4 summoners too, that's
from Yumi. There are some tools that Vitality can use. Malrang's gonna find their heroic charge onto Haru, down to 60%, gets turned into a little munchkin. Boomerang blade flies back across. You and me, and Labrov keeps him alive.
And you can see Labrov was trying to connect there to Haru, but knowing the steadfast presence was available for him.
Will succeed. How can he impact this fight though? Herald's starting to heat up.
Well, you can see both top laners contesting inside the river. Herald down to 1,000 hit points. Haru's on the target. Will be able to smite secure it. Call the Forge Guard by Odo. Will knock up Alfari. Haru's running for his life. The Kelstorm goes forward. Fantastic searing charge. The Herald was picked up, but 2 quick kills to Rogue.
I mean, Carzzy just got completely caught out there by Malrang. Great job by Malrang to catch out the AD carry of Vitality. And there's nothing left. The tank, that flash was still down.
Oh man, the kitten and the fox jumping forward onto the Rogue. Oh man, the burn, one lost auto. Larson gets taken down by Labrov, but at what cost? Spirit Rush recharge from Perks brings them out alive. But the double combo chunking out Larson.
Okay, so they get something back in that mid lane. That's good, but they have to disengage from everything being thrown at you. That call of the Forge Card was pivotal here.
Yeah, and I mean, watch Malrang here, right? Carzzy takes that step too far forward to try and get some poke damage, and instantly Malrang flashes forward to get on towards Carzzy, shuts him down, or an ultimate to follow on towards Alfari. And from that point forward, as you say, like Rogue, it's so much easier, right? They're just that moving ball forward that's catching everyone in Vitality in their path.
Rogue managed to pick up a crucial fight. They managed to disrupt and slow down Vitality. If you are an XL fan, you want this play to work. You want Rogue to find more kills, and Carzzy will not be able to escape. Just a quick reminder here, Vitality win, and they are in play.
Problematic for Vitality and good for Rogue.
Especially when you look at the scaling that Rogue have. It is terrifying, and here comes Malrang.
Another gank being set up. Odo's down to 400 hit points, but Alfari's running for his life. Heroic charge won't find the stun. Malrang forced to back away. Alfari held onto that flash.
So you just mentioned
fans in the audience. Right, now I know why. We can see the live vote on screen. 30 seconds away from the dragon. A lot of fans at home starting to lose confidence in this composition working.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, Vitalities have good control here, great vision control. They can look to try and pick members of Rogue off before they get here, but they have to be so careful about how they fight. Like, now that you've got Rogue pushing in through mid, they can get access to this river.
And that engage on the charge, won't find the target. Malrang waiting in the wings, all 5 members around this mid lane.
Keep your eyes on Perks though, has just been spotted. Great scrying orb there to spot where Perks was. He wanted to get that flank and see if he could get access towards Larson, towards Comp, but Alfari now is taking his position in that flank.
Yeah, and you really need to watch both of these solo laners, because Vitality, I think one person finding one pick isn't enough. Look, one shot doesn't actually do that much. Perks gonna have to really work for this.
Oh, the flank away, that's the shot.
The Yumi's going
sends him out. Yumi sent packing. Perks goes low. Call of the Forge God sets it up for Malrang. And Comp to find 2 kills. The fans may be right today. Rogue win the fight. Rogue get the dragon.
What a disgusting popule. It sends the Yumi out with them, and that's your disengage gun. That's your healing gun.
And Malrang at the end of that just says, get smote. Just slaps it onto Perks, takes the kill, and now, you know, it's 22 minutes. You know, it feels good. A bit of a Baron here for Rogue.
going to be huge. Of course, now Rogue not only getting ahead in the Dragons, this was the mistake we said that maybe Vitality could get off of one pick. It comes down to the group fight. It comes down to that 5v5 we're so worried about. But Rogue poised to take Baron.
While Fari's coming in, final chapter over the top. Carzzy goes boom with the ult. Baron is chunking down members of Rogue, but it may not matter. It may not be enough. 1, 2 more members fall. Comp is trying to finish this out. Burst fire off the burst fire. Zap through the wall. The Ultra Shock Laser won't find a kill. Gravity Well will dissuade any further follow-up, and Carzzy tried so...
After this one, because they avoid like the knockout of losing the Baron as well and being behind in pretty much all metrics. But this fight is just over once that Poppy ult hits. You don't get to play that disengage. The move speed from this
Vitality, that could be the crucial pick to win the game.
Hey, we're going to have a scrap. Vitality on the wrong side of town, and Rogue are feeling at the moment perks. Trying to see if you can find it, but... I mean, no, Rogue are actually just going to back away from this.
I'm going to keep following Malrang at the beginning of every fight. The moment he stops the Poppycopter, if he can get rid of that Yuumi, if he can get rid of that Trundle, there's a lot of tools for them. And all of a sudden, I mean, what is Malrang doing? He's going full James Bond.
I mean, right now we've got Perks trying to find an angle, but I mean,
can Observers toggle vision?
Just Vitality in dangerous
holes.
Oh, this
Perks
is what...
in trouble.
Oh, they've popped the ults.
The call of the Forge God. Malrang's waddling his way to the middle lane. Alfari will be late to the play. It's happening. Pinned into the wall. Haru is down. The Keeper's Verdict still alive as the final chapter goes forward. Here comes Alfari. The Gravity Well locks him inside the middle of 5 members of Rogue because he needs to find the burst fire. He goes golden with a bunch of shield, but he's about to get taken out. Pop down. 1, 2, 3 kills. All of a sudden, Vitality have the damage. They have the life force. They have won the fight. Rogue did not find the target.
They don't get rid of the Yuumi. The last fight looked so one-sided because the healing was gone. And now Alfari is online.
I thought Carzzy was going to be the carry, but Alfari...
Like an absolute loop-de-loop and just flip everything up, because for lots of this fight, yeah, Odo is stood in front of Comp and Larson, but the later this fight goes on, the harder the tanks of Rogue find it to actually stand in front of their carries.
And that's the thing, look at the different angles that you're coming in from. Carzzy gets knocked away, Alfari gets great position here. Look at the healing that is coming through here for Alfari, off the Gourd Drinker, off his kick, Carzzy coming in the back side of this, and then eventually Yuumi ends up transferring across there, but so much damage from Alfari in that fight, and he goes in dirty healthier than he went out.
I think the thing which is like most disgusting about this fight is I was looking at the like the items just before this and I was like, wow, Rogue are just a better version of Vitality's inventory right now because they have all upgrades, they've got a death cap, they've got so much damage, but that didn't even matter in that last fight.
I mean, look at the chunk out. Haru is getting up to the charm. The charm onto company cleanses away immediately. Flash is available in just a few moments. Perks gets popped. Perks gets popped. He does not find the kill. We are 20 seconds until the next Dragon final chapter is available. Alfari has got his World Ender as well.
I mean, you've got to try and move in here as Vitality. See if you can try and get this Dragon for yourself. Malrang trying to see if he can move around onto this backside, find another flank opportunity. He has the Hex Flash to get over the wall and sneak in outside of Vitality's vision.
We are on completely opposite sides of the map, by the way.
Rufflecopter! That's going to send Haru flying, but the final chapter gets primed. It does not matter. Rogue get 2 more kills, get the Dragon, and Haru pops his flash to get away.
And that'll be so point for Rogue. And look at the death timers as well. Alfari down, Labrov down. Rogue have the numbers advantage, and they want to try again for this Baron.
And Rogue are really heating things up today. We knew there were a lot of implications on this one. The Baron is finally going to be set sight on by Rogue. This could be that knockout punch.
Odo looking for the charge, sitting in the bush. He's now spotted. Won't go on to Haru. They're happy to just finish off the Baron before they commit. And they should just back away here.
So much damage from that Ultra Shock Laser. Carzzy not able to get in range. Dagda, this is the second Baron. This is the third Dragon. Rogue got 4,000 gold up, and we have seen, ladies, gentlemen, everybody else, you've seen how this comp is played out. Dagda and Naimira explained it, but more crucially, we're seeing Rogue execute it.
And that's the thing. I mean, look at the items that you're starting to come through. The 3 items here for Larson. You got 3 items for Comp. And again, great positioning from Malrang. We talked about him sneaking around the vision that Vitality had.
Vitality versus XL, tiebreaker for the final spot. For Vitality, they're now under pressure, still trying to stay alive as Rogue continue the siege. If Vitality lose this game and Fnatic lose to Misfits, it will be Vitality locked in place because of that hit-to-head.
This is the last wave that can get the Baron buff, so Rogue trying to really rinse as much as they can out of this Baron buff, and I mean, Vitality can't even try and respond. Immediately, a second inhibitor gone, and I mean, this becomes so easy for Rogue now. 2 inhibs down, Dragon Soul in a minute and a half, and I mean, Rogue aren't just hitting their stride, they're dancing their way through this game.
The base is absolutely shredded, and the problem with that kind of moment, this kind of situation, is now you've got 2 inhibs down against a team with much better wave clear than you two, even when you do have these super minions coming through. Last, Combi's caught!
Oh, the charm, but the spell shield, look at the damage and reply. So close, but Perkz ultimately gets that. But that's huge. Death time at 50 seconds with a minute to go for Dragon.
Massive pick coming through from Carzzy with the Ultra Shock laser set up for Perkz to go for that. Now Vitality, they can push out waves, they can get control over this. And again, once you have vision, it becomes so much easier for you to find these flanks. And you have one target, which is Larson right now.
I have to say, like, not only was Comp caught napping, I was a bit too, because I didn't even see that coming on stream until he was already dead. You need a tank in front of your carries. That is the core of what Rogue need to do. Comp caught out. See if it has any implications, or whether that vision does come to play.
Talk to me about this Dragon setup. This is Infernal Soul for Rogue. 16 seconds before Comp is alive. 30 on the spawn timer. Should be able to get into position. There are 2 waves of supers that Vitality have to deal with. And look, Odo is being chipped away from. That Subjugate's being held. But importantly, Vitality just pushing this wave as far away as they can.
But look at the vision the Rogue has already established, right? They've got some in behind the pit, they've got some in river. Vitality are now clearing that out, but all they need to do is spot where the flanks are coming from Vitality. Comp is now regrouped with the team, and Malrang is the one who's actually threatening on the side, and Perkz gets another charmer to Comp.
Lands a lot of damage on the hunt,
Malrang!
Not gonna be able to find the kill just yet, but does! Comp with one last auto. 1 minute death time. Infernal Soul is available. Malrang waiting in the wings. Currently 2, 0, and 11. Involved in 13 of Rogue's 14 kills. The Soul secured. Rogue in control.
And in that moment, Malrang says, you caught out my carry, how about I catch out one of yours? Perkz, he is obligated to look for those flanks, but Malrang punishes so hard.
Alphari's World Ender needs to step up because Vitality's world may end tonight. The base is being pushed in, 2 super minions available. 20 seconds before Perkz spawns. Larson steps forward, throws out the laser in just a moment. Carzzy and Haru get tagged up. Carzzy forced to spark through the Nexus. Chaos Storm chipping away. Nexus turret number 1 is down. Alphari now has Yuumi on his back. Final chapter, holding on. 7 seconds for Perkz. Teleport is available to him as well. Are there any wards? How do Vitality defend? The Nexus turret's the focus.
They're trying to use the defender's advantage, try and regen, but they're getting burst out.
Oh, that Pillar of Ice will slow down Rogue, but there's no further follow-up. Where's the charm? Where's the charm? Perkz holds on to the trigger. The minions are now slowly being chipped away from and destroyed. Nexus turret standing. 1 lost auto. It's taken down by Comp. Call on the Forge God goes forward. The final chapter finds nobody. It whips. It wanders through Rogue. The knockout follow-up from Odo is great. And Vitality are being destroyed in their base. Carzzy, the last man standing. Ace! Rogue take down Vitality.
Rogue have such a classic look to them in this game. They had wandered away from this style